Did it not work?
No, everything's fine. Don't worry about it. So welcome back to Tabletalkers, Treacherous Transactions. Got it that time. Session 5. Last time this group that may or may not have to name themselves pretty soon got into and out of the city of Kinglegrad.
In the same session?
Yes. There are some fortune tellings and spider rides and various other things to earn money, which they then use to teleport out of the city quite promptly and quickly. That session left off, and we shall resume with them exiting the teleportation house in Bellinue and looking over their new environment.
So what now?
What you want to do? Okay.
So what now?
Yeah.
He's talking to the party.
I am.
Y'all wake up.
Are we not?
I'm down for some
I
shopping.
thought you were supposed to know where we're supposed to go.
I
I'm
know
new
where
here.
the border is over there, but that's about it.
Then I guess walk towards the border.
Do you not want to shop in a place that's going to give you magic things?
How are you not completely broke?
How are we not What? We are never broke, because we didn't buy anything in Kinglegrad, unlike some people.
only sold stuff in Kinglegrad, so we should be well off.
Yeah, Did you not have to go and pay for the teleportation thing? So wouldn't you then
We
be
had
broke?
him do that.
Ah,
Mr. Moneybags over there had plenty of money for it. And still has enough money to equal our money. Anyway, if you have things you want to buy, I would suggest buying them before we leave. Is everyone just not awake yet?
I am. I said I was down for some shopping.
Well, go then.
I just can't think of anything I would want. Oh, we just left Kinglegrad. Although we didn't buy anything, there wasn't a whole lot. Scratch that. I can't think of something I want.
Then go buy it. I'm gonna go do the same.
then go lead on. Don't just be
I'm not-
standing there.
No.
Just scatter. Can't clap or snap and have you hear it. I like Joyce walking off to go find a magic shop.
Follow him.
Are you looking for a particular type of magic shop?
Weapons.
Weapons, I guess. Works.
Okay.
I'm looking for places to buy like bags of holding and such.
Well, let's have their weapon shop first, I guess.
I'm just that's fine. I'm just saying.
So,
We'll say weapons shop or magic shop.
you want magic weapons?
Yep, right. No, that's right. Sorry.
It's okay. We'll find momentum probably halfway through the session. Just how it goes. Okay. You guys wander around town. It's not too long before you find a place that has like a various collection of like bows, daggers, hammers, and stuff in their little window display. Some of which seem to be glowing with a slight magical aura. You head inside. The shopkeep kind of looks up, acknowledges your presence, and goes back to reading a book.
Greetings.
Hello there.
What'd you say, Eric?
Hello there.
Well, I suppose you have many. Well, of course you have.
You have
What?
plenty of options. What are you looking for?
Magic weapons.
That's way too vague. That's basically everything. What are you looking for?
Well, what do you have?
A bunch. And he'll just kind of look up and gesture at the wide assortment of things. It's more a matter of what it is you're looking for, so I can try to suit your needs more appropriately. And if I have to try to sell something to you, I can, I guess, but
Anything that's particularly popular?
your basic magically enhanced thing is pretty popular. A lot of them get dagger variants just so they can carry it on their person in case, like, they get jumped by a monkey or something.
Oh well. Any good magical maces? Swords?
They got the magical
Enhanced.
enhancements. A lot of them have
Yes.
different... What are you looking for? Give me, like, something.
Maces and swords, magically enhanced.
That's all of them. What do you want it to do?
More damage. Passive.
That's all of them. Or at least most of them.
Question, Eric.
Yo.
Like passive, does it? I did say passive, right? I mean, did it just like it does extra damage, right? Of that type?
Are you looking
Hello?
for like an elementally attuned weapon that deals extra that? Because just every
Sure.
magic item's going to deal an extra +1 damage for the most part.
Oh yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. That is indeed what I'm saying, Eric. Yes.
Just want a bog standard +1 weapon.
No, I meant
Elemental enhanced.
elementally. Yes. That's why it was brought up.
So you want an elementally enhanced weapon.
Yes.
Okay, so you're looking for things that do extra stuff of that type. What type? And I guess just a mace or a sword, or what's your preference?
That makes. I don't suppose acid isn't an option, is it now? Is it?
An acid mace?
Yeah.
You can check the catalog, probably got something.
Do? I want to check the catalog.
It's in Elvish.
I read Elvish. Common, Dwarvish, Gnomish, and Elvish. Wait. The fuck came for that? Is a thing. Oh, fuck it. Yes. So I read it.
Inside, there's a bunch of descriptions of various weapons and various types like that. Looking at the acid stuff, there's basically the acid equivalent of a flame tongue available in there. There's... Well, honestly, that's the most popular and most readily available one because 2d6 don't fuck around.
Wait, what's the
Yeah.
price of these?
Going rate on one of those, it's something people get and then they really don't ever need anything else. Ever. So, on most of the blank tongue weapons, the going rate here is around 100. and that's like forever weapons.
And what's the cheapest of them?
It's so cheap. God.
You forget, I just got into this campaign, so I don't have a ton of money.
And what's the cheapest of them? Basically, they don't have, unless you're looking for like the lesser variants, which there are some, but for actual like melee combat, they are all about the same price.
I hired you, did I not?
Yes. But you gave me like 40 gold.
If you need assistance with weapons or armor, let me know.
Are you there?
Yes.
Yes, I came in here with you.
Okay.
Everyone but me went to the weapon shop.
Okay. Well, I would like that, but I don't have enough money. I have a forward on my pay. Hello?
Just what you need, just let me know. I'll buy it.
Very well, Eric. I would like. What's a flame tongue thing though? Is that like,
Basically,
what is
it's you use your bonus action, which will basically ignite or activate the weapon, and then it'll
Okay.
deal an extra 2d6 of its elemental type.
That's just fine. Okay, I want that.
You seem excited.
I am.
Okay, what's your style? Because we got your basic mace, we got your other
Style.
type of stuff.
Say that again, Eric.
What's your
You got
style?
What's
Treacherous
your
mace.
style?
I have no fucking style. What exactly do you mean by style?
Do you want a sword? Do you want a wacky mace?
Mace.
Do you want a staff?
Well, he wants
There
a
you go.
mace, but does he want one that looks like primal, ritualistic bone on an end of a stick type deal, or does he want...
Do you want a flanged mace? Do you want a fucking...
Yeah, nice, simple Skyrim maces. They're
Okay,
nice,
so
they're compact.
a ridged
They don't look
mace.
like they're about to break. Yes.
Okay.
Doesn't look like he's about to break upon the first time you use it like a bone thing.
Confirm that you had the money available for this now. I'll run back,
He
and,
does.
back and get it.
Wait, this doesn't impact the damage at all, does it?
What?
Different style types?
No.
No.
Then yeah, simple range. Yep, simple ridge mace.
Confirm you got the money so I don't run back for no reason.
Indeed, I do.
I'm just gonna jingle my bag.
Alright.
Got the
Ching,
money.
ching, ching.
Give me a moment. Then they disappear into the back. Sometime later, they return with a mace in hand. Simple ridged variant, as you asked for. Okay. Tongue weapons, they do require attunement. You know how to do that shit.
Yes.
Normally, at the start of combat, you just make it go, and then it'll do things. Since this one's an acid, I wouldn't suggest holding it over yourself unless you don't like your skin.
As in, no put over your head? Makes sense.
There you go.
Take it.
And then payment.
I look at
Is
him.
it 150 correct?
I think I did.
You said 100 to 150.
Okay, in that case, it's... Call it 120.
Alright.
Cool.
What's the exact damage on that again?
It's a D6.
1d8 plus 2d6.
Or is it a D8? I don't remember how much mace damage is.
Maces are a d8. They are the same as fucking longswords, except not versatile.
Okay, it's a D8, requires attunement. It's a bonus action to activate it, and then it'll deal 2d6 acid damage on each whack.
And you don't really have to turn it off.
You don't really have to turn it off.
But it being acid, you should probably turn it off.
Okay. And whenever you get a chance, I want to attune to a thing.
Takes you about
Yeah,
an
but-
hour.
All you gotta
Yeah.
do is hold it on your person for an hour.
Doing exactly that.
Do you have any binding weapons?
As in, on hit, it creates some sort of a bind around things, or like a man catcher, or like a whip thing, or what exactly you looking for?
On hit, anything stops moving.
Ranged, or reach, or close.
Reach.
Okay. So in that case, probably either want a man catcher or a whip. Whip, magical, probably better. Give me a minute. And I begin to kind of look through the catalog. Okay, so basically your options for that. We got one that it looks like 4 times a day. Can utilize the ensnaring strike spell on a hit.
And this is a whip.
Yeah.
What's the reach?
10 feet. Just like all the other reach weapons.
I'll take it.
Okie dokie. Because these are often used by bounty hunter type people, they're a little bit pricey, but so's the fucking flying tongue shit, and it doesn't seem like you guys care much for that. Can I assume you came from Kingograd?
Indeed.
Yeah, that makes
How'd
sense.
you know?
Having a fuck ton of money just openly available.
And not flinching at ridiculous sums.
Those gnomes live in a different world.
That they do indeed.
Call it 130 because this thing can be kind of nefarious and it's yours. The one we have is this weird green color, but it should get the job done.
Alright.
It also says that it does require attunement, but you can activate the spell on hit instead of like declaring it beforehand and worrying about it being wasted. So you can also try it multiple times in a round mechanically. So it's like, fa-fa, oh no, they saved. Fa-fa, shit.
Alright, I'll attune to it.
Y'all looking for anything else?
Hmm.
The one who wanted to come here the most hasn't said anything yet, so.
Can
I
you use that
just
+1?
decided to come here to come look around. That's all.
Hello
doesn't
and
really work
welcome
too
to
well with our
Bellanue.
style.
People are magical and they have a lot of spare time on their hands.
Remember, Eric doesn't do well with random stuff. He can go and find you specific things if you want it, which is arguably better.
Well, I can do random stuff too, it's just I don't like to. Because then I make
Yeah,
something and then I
misunderstanding.
present it to the party and then they go, I don't care.
Yeah,
That's why most stores are
Yeah.
like, please tell me what you're looking for.
if I'm being honest, Eric, it's honestly a bit better to, if you actually know what you're looking for, you can get it, as opposed to, well, I wonder where I'm gonna find this.
It's the hunter approach to Walmart as opposed to, I'm just gonna look around and put things in my cart.
Yeah.
I
You said
do
it is
not
a
look
+1,
around for any
correct?
items. I'm just
Yeah, it's a +1
wanted to
too.
go somewhere.
So is your mace still, and
That's
it's
it.
+1 as well.
Did you hear that, Dylan?
What?
It's
Your
a
mace
+1
is
mace.
+1.
Oh. Well, it's 2d8.
I'm pretty sure you can use a whip with strength if you want there, Vashner. If not, fuck it.
Alright.
That's gonna be fun. What is that?
Sure you don't want anything? Then again, and he'll kind of look over your current armor set and incredibly ornate looking S-stock. You may be okay. Actually, how's your ranged options?
I'm just gonna summon the psychic card and go to my throw it to the furthest region. Just have it hover there.
Just throw it through a
I
wall.
would say
Alright.
pretty decent.
Okay then.
You wouldn't happen to have a another weapon that looks similar to this one, messed off, would you?
We have S-stocks and rapiers, but we don't have that.
That being the magic cards.
No, that being that S-stock you have on your side right now.
This red stock. Yeah. I wasn't looking for something like this. It's probably too unique to show up anywhere else. I was just asking in general if you had seen something similar to this before.
I don't know what it does.
It's unique magic things that I can't exactly explain at the moment because I can't remember what they do.
Your armor heals you, your rapier life drains.
There we go. Rapier life drains. It does, it tends to corrode people when they are hit with it. A little bit. Not corrode as in acid. Corrode as in necrotic corrosion. Only a little bit though.
Is it a wounding variant? 'Cause those are
Somewhat.
difficult to acquire. Yeah, good on you.
Yeah.
Above game, no. No, it is not a wounding variant.
No, it's not. But he doesn't know that.
Okay.
So, it is fine. Well then, have you two found what you were looking for?
Hmm.
Anything else you want?
Think about a ranged weapon, but a bit doubtful on them.
Find you a strength bow.
Always get you a crossbow. I should have set up a mind link with Kieran before we left.
Yeah, no, I'm getting gold. No, no need. Ignore me. I'll be fine.
Ashton here?
Do you have any bows that do require strength? Now that you mention it.
Nothing that scales off your strength. They're all still accuracy based. Apologies.
That's alright.
Alright.
Ow.
Well, if you don't need anything else, have a good one. I'll get back to my book.
What book is he reading?
He's
Well, now that you have a weapon, do you need armor as well?
down. You can't read it.
I have armor. But
Starting.
no. Might as well go and see if there's anything better to offer cheaply. Is there an armor?
I could use a new shield. Anybody else want to look at armor?
So just follow along. It's not like we have anything to do here.
Oh, I do have a question out of character.
this.
Armor for mount. If it's magical, will it change shape to the mount?
Yes, but not extremely. Like if you get horse armor, I can't rationalize it working on spider.
Or
Yeah.
if you get armor for spider, I can't rationalize it working on a basilisk.
Yes.
Gotcha. Because Mary said magic armor can be kind of funny. I just wanted to ask beforehand.
Yeah.
Well, that's in the regards of, say you get a giant's armor set. It's magical. It's going to shrink down to fit you.
But it's still
But
by
that's
people.
still basic. Yeah, it's still basic humanoid shape.
Gotcha.
Okay, let's hop over to Kieran after some searching, and you managed to find a magic store.
Yay. Walk in.
Go inside. It's got a bunch of scrolls and some magic tomes and unnecessary embellishments on things. And then sitting there dead-eyed at the counter is someone just watching.
You wouldn't happen to have bags of holding, would you?
Bags of holding? Yep. Normally
How
around
much for
about...
one?
Going price normally $130. Honestly, we normally sell them to merchants. That's why they're so high.
Sorry, I had an issue. I won't say on stream. I'll take 2.
Yeah, okay, sure. Here. They go behind the counter. Pull up 2 bags.
What else do you sell in here? I can see the scrolls and the tomes, but
Got an assortment
really,
of magic items. We may have what you want, we may not. A bunch of spells and scrolls and stuff. Unless you just want to window shop for the next 17 years of your life trying to figure out what the hell all these things are, just ask me about stuff and I can try to find things.
so your scrolls are like actual
Scrolls?
spell scrolls, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
That is correct.
So how high up do they get in level?
The highest we've got around here is 5th, and they are pretty pricey, I'll be honest.
Fair enough. Gag of holding. Thanks, brain. That's helpful. Ugh. How pricey are we talking for a 5th level?
Most of those, due to the people transcribing them, and also because we're located in a teleport town, so you know access to Kingograd and shit like that, they normally go for around $650.
It's not too bad.
It's pretty bad.
It's pricey, but it's not too bad. I was expecting thousands, but then again, I did just come from Kingograd, so fair enough. And your tomes? What do they do exactly?
Well, we got your starter spell tomes. They've got the 6 spells and shit wizards normally have, and then the means for people to copy more into it and things like that. We've got books you can borrow for a price and then transcribe your spells from into, things like that.
If you're not a wizard per se, it's those spell tomes aren't really going to do much for you, are they?
Nope, but wizards eat them up.
Fair enough. I'm trying to figure out how I would ask this.
Well, what's to be asked?
Well, I don't know if my character would know much about magic items.
Well, you can describe an effect.
Okay.
Because
Where did
most
it go?
magic
Brain, where'd it go?
things in my campaigns are built around the effect. I don't normally go for like pre-built blah blah.
Give me a second. My brain has decided to go wishy-washy and make me forget what the fuck I was trying to say. I was looking for an item and I don't remember what it was now. It's not a robe of eyes, Brain. Shut the fuck up. God.
Want me to take the camera away?
Do you have any... Pardon me if this sounds weird for a moment, but do you have any portable boats?
You mean in like those things that those crazy wizard people make that are just a boat that you can unfold like a map?
If that's what that does, yes.
Well, yeah.
How much for one of those?
Foldable boat at 50? No, fuck that. 30.
30? I'll take it. I'm not gonna do math. Calculator, help.
Have an expensive fishing boat.
Um... I think that'll do for now. Thank you.
Alright.
If I think of anything else, I'll come back. Because James is not having a good day thinking right
Camera teleports to the armor store.
now. Go for it.
Hello?
There is a similarly disinterested elf sitting at the armor store counter.
Okay, I'll take her out in a little bit. I'll take her out in a little bit. I'll take her out now.
What did you say there, Eric?
There's a
You're
similar
disinterested.
disinterested elf sitting at the armor store counter.
I guess. I don't suppose you have any. Yeah. How to put this? I've been told what we're fighting up against, right?
In broad terms.
I meant specifically the little worm things, exactly.
In broad terms.
What does broad terms exactly mean?
We're told they're worms and parasites, approximately.
You have an
And they don't
idea of
make
what they
acid.
are, but not like any additional specifications outside of what the party knows.
So what the party already knows, I mean, that's fine, right? Like, I know they want to go and hop into, if you touch your skin, they can get inside you, right?
They probably wouldn't have left that out.
Okay.
I
Greetings.
forgot to tell him.
I'm... What? What? What are you,
Don't
what are
worry
you saying about forgot to tell?
No, I'm pretty sure I've told them everything we're going against.
Okay. Where is it? Oh, yes. I apologize for interrupting your day, but I'm having to go. Me and my employers are having to go up against small creatures that they do really bad things if they touch your skin. Does you have any armor that could help with that? Or perhaps just, if failing that, a better version, a better heavy armor.
Full body encasement. Not really anything that'll make it to where you can still combat things appropriately.
Well, I mean, so it'd make it harder for them to touch the skin. Or for them to penetrate through the armor to get to that skin.
Well, that's just a matter of wearing more armor, which, and he'll gesture at you, you're already doing.
Yes, yes. I figured I'm here. I might as well go and look see if you have anything more specialized. Find that might as well get some better armor. Since he's footing the bill.
Well, depending on what it
Okay.
is you're asking for, the bill might be pretty high.
How much is pretty high? We just came from Kingelgrad.
And maybe you can afford it.
Out of character, how much do you actually have? Or I would know this, right? I'm pretty sure.
I have
maybe.
plenty.
You say so? Okay. Anyway. So, what are the options for what you have? For what I've specifically asked.
You got your standard heavy plate, which you've already got. You can get something that, if something impacts it, then it'll take a little bit.
These worms are just mind control, right, Eric?
Don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, they do mind control, right?
You have been told that that's what they seem to do.
Anything against mind control?
Anything against charm effects, or what do you mean exactly? I'm just gonna say
Worms
charm
enter your
effects.
body and control control you.
That's not really a here thing. The magic shop might have some sort of anti-charm thingy, but if it's a physical control, not really. That's not really magic. Which
No
is
idea.
mean.
Huh. Any ideas? Eric, just sing this crap out on me again?
What do you mean for ideas?
Any armor you want to hawk to me? Any places you'd think would be good for any of the ideas I've given you?
Well, I just told you that the magic shop might have
Magic
something
sword
for
for
anti-charm, but if it's
charm.
physical, you're kind of out of luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't really get the feeling that they're gonna try to sell you anything if they don't have to, which they don't seem to have to at the moment.
Shield.
Have you seen that the shop owner just been disinterested so far?
You do seem very bored, yes.
People,
Every
by
elf
and
is
large,
that way.
seem pretty disinterested. Here.
Hmm.
Come on, Stella.
Something about living forever and not really doing anything kind of drains the will to live.
Elves. Elves and their long lifespans. Understood.
Hmm.
Yeah, they kind of... There's a sense of nihilism that creeps in and can sit there for years.
Hmm. Let's see. So, any enchanted versions of my own armor?
I mean, yeah, there's your plus variants, and then there's some that have some additional things that may not necessarily make it better armor, but will cause other stuff. Just tell me what you're looking for, and if we have it, I'll go and grab somebody from the back and we'll cart it out of here.
Hmm. Anyone else want to go and talk to the elf while I'm thinking?
I'll talk to him.
Hi.
Hello. Do you have any shields that are protective against magic or ranged attacks?
Are you talking like specifically like a spell ward thing or just a good shield?
Spell warding.
Okay. We have a selection of those. They get a little pricey and vary on their effectivity. What exactly are you willing to
Wonder-
spend? And then I'll give you what the options are.
What's the most expensive one you got?
Most expensive ones can basically twice a day just cause a spell of the 5th casting level to not work on you. Or lower, obviously.
And how much does that cost?
That one will run you 700.
I'll take it.
Wait, doesn't he already have super fancy armor already from like wyverns or something? That's a shame.
No, it's just my basic armor with.
Okay, this thing's gonna need attunement. It's a +1, and effectively, whenever you are hit by a target spell of 5th level or lower, you can just burn a reaction, and it fails.
Twice a day, right?
Yep.
Ooh. Do you just have armor here, or do you have like necklaces and rings, or have to go somewhere else for that?
Necklaces and rings are more the magical trinket type things. This is more shields, armor, stuff like that.
Alright.
Need to check something real quick. Somebody has something?
Thinking
I have
about.
a couple things, but I'll wait.
Well, would the
Camera
magical
on.
trinkets be in the magic shop or be elsewhere?
Magic shop, jewelry shop, one of the two.
Well, if that's it, does anyone else have any ideas for armor here? Vashnia? Whoever Thaddeus named this person?
I think I'd go with my armor for the time being and this shield.
Thaddeus, what's your name and character?
I
Thaddeus.
just said it.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you.
Shut up. Jodak.
Jodak, thank you. Well, Vashnia, Jodak, shall we go head out to the magic shop then?
Poor abandoned and ignored trinket will pipe up and say, I don't know what the remaining price you're willing to spend here is, Sebastian, but if we're dealing with something that attacks in an area, I might have an idea if they have it. Or at least an upgrade for me.
Go ahead.
Shopkeep person. Do you have like a breastplate or something that if I activate it will cause like an aura of something around me? Actually, I think you said that earlier for him, right? With like the yeah thing. Basically. You have an acid one of those? I'll check.
Do you have a shield version of that as well?
They ran away to check. They returned sometime later. Yeah, okay. Effectively, there's an armor set I can sell you. Once a day you can activate it. And then in a little 5-foot area around you, it'll deal damage to things in a little corrosive cloud, if that's what you're looking for.
I suppose you have that in a shield form, do you?
Yeah, it's the fart pants from Dark Souls 3. Not Dark Souls. Diablo 3.
It's the what?
Fart pants from Diablo 3.
Were they called fart pants, or did it just create a green cloud?
When you moved, it had a green crowd follow behind you. Like Prox's pants.
For the medium armor there, it'll run ya. Because it won't break. About 500 if you're willing to pay it.
I am.
I'll put down 250 if you want to just take the other half there, Vashner. You're also kind of been paying for food and stuff, and I'd like that to continue.
Alright.
Okay.
What does this man even have?
I gave lots of rides on that spider, okay? There's a lot of money.
He earned money in the place to earn money.
Yeah, he earned a lot of money. Hell, Thaddeus and I earned a decent chunk of money.
You're just very.
I spent, what,
effective.
4,000 or 5,000 on a teleportation stone?
Mm-hmm.
Something. Yeah, I
No.
still got... There's a lot of
You
money.
only spent like 1,400 on that.
Oh, I thought it was more.
No.
That's more than half of what I gained.
Hooray for stores.
Hmm.
And giving gold a purpose.
I suppose you have that in heavy armor now, do you?
Sadly, not at the moment. As a matter of fact, there are only so many of those in the medium or light set at the moment.
Fair enough. Well, any others interested in this? Durak?
Particularly, I just got this suit here, or this breastplate here, so I'm not used to it yet.
Well, should I head off to the magic item shop then?
Sounds good to me. I have an idea of what I'm looking for.
Are you going to the
It
magic item shop or the jewelers?
My character probably got maybe 10 feet out the door before spinning on his heels and walking right back in.
Okay, you can have the camera back.
I remembered something.
Ah,
2 things.
ah.
Do you have any articles of clothing or bracelets or anything along the lines that would allow you to, I don't know, say walk up walls?
You want to spider climb things.
Kinda.
Okay, flip. We have a pair of boots. They let you spider climb things.
Okay. And do you have any cloaks of our kind?
What?
Hmm?
Cloaks of elven kind.
Stealth cloak.
They're an uncommon item. Yeah.
Yeah. Somewhere
How
in the
much
back.
for both?
For both of them. $550.
550?
$550.
Fuck it. Sure, let's go.
Go in the back. Get your shit. Put it on the counter.
Okay. I'm done now.
And then you walk out the door and you see your party heading towards you.
Once they get closer, I'll go, well, hi there.
Hello.
Hello.
Seems you were busy.
As I have a pair of boots, 2 new bags slung over me, and a cloak in my other arm. Yes. Very. Well, I guess I'll just follow y'all in then. I'm done with the shopping, but I was actually going to come look for you. Seems you beat me to it.
Seems we have.
Indeed.
Is this what this place is typically like?
Do what?
Is this what this place is typically like? Have you been here before?
Eric,
Well, define what it's like.
The atmosphere, people not wanting to do things.
Oh, that's countrywide.
I don't do stuff with elves much. I don't believe.
That's countrywide.
is
It's
that like
countrywide.
that's normal, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty normal. When you live as long as we do, you kind of get disinterested. In a lot of ways.
There's just everyone seems so unhappy.
Nihilistic? Yes.
Please realize
I
this
don't
is
wanna
day
say
70,000
at least
for these
3 or 4
poor
lifetimes.
poor storekeepers.
This
Wait, what?
is a lot of these shopkeepers have probably been in business for the last 100 or so years, doing the same thing over and over and over. And you see how what I'm getting at here?
Yeah, I think I see it.
There you
I
go.
could have imagined doing it myself.
Oh, I also grabbed this, and I'm just gonna pull out the smallest version of the folded up boat.
It looks like a tiny paper hat.
So you guys bought yourself a hat? So pretty.
Do
no,
something
it's a
for
boat.
you?
This is a boat.
Indeed, it is a boat for your head.
No, this is an actual boat.
For a
Like-
halfling, maybe.
Probably
No.
shouldn't lose that down a drain now, should we?
I'm gonna unfold it.
Spend the next 10 minutes.
It just keeps unfolding.
And then
Does
it
about
hold
Kristen,
About when it's the size of me, I'll go, you see what I'm getting at here?
and then you will hear a voice inside your head just sarcastically say, "Now fold it back together."
Was that A or B? Or B or C? God damn.
It's
It
the
was
one that
both.
isn't telling you to eat people, so take that for what it's worth.
Oh, the other one's in the distance telling me to eat people. Okay, so it's C. Got ya.
It's not the one telling you to eat people, so take that for what it's worth.
Okay.
The other one basically has one note, and it's eat people.
Okay, okay. But do you see what I mean?
I do now.
Right.
Nifty.
It folds up pretty much a lot bigger than this. I'm gonna start folding it back up. I figured it'd be
Think you'd be
useful
able
if we
to
run into a
handle-
river or something. As long as we stay along the shoreline, we should be fine.
You feel like you're being
And it should
judged
fit
from
all of us.
inside your very being.
I don't care. As long as we stay, especially if we have to stay along the shore of the big ass river we found. If we stay along the shore, we should be fine. We shouldn't be attacked by big ass things, like a fucking sea dragon again.
I believe we're on a river for that as well. There's nothing stopping you from attacking us again.
We were on a big ass river closer to the middle point of the river. So I'm saying stay close to the shore. We should be fine.
If we see danger, we can easily get onto the shore.
Yes,
Is
that
what
was
he's
my
getting
thought
at.
process.
We drag the boat in with us. See?
I'm gonna go look inside.
Same.
I'm gonna
Finish.
walk up to the shopkeep.
I'm gonna finish folding up my boat and then walk in after.
They
Next
acknowledge your
5
presence.
years.
Jodak, I would recommend getting one of these, and I will tug on one of the bags.
That he
Holds
has
a lot of
two
things. Yes, because I want them. They're mine.
Holds a lot of things, you say.
I believe the standard it holds is up to 500 pounds,
That is quite a lot of things.
and never really gets heavier than what it is currently. And it's really only like about 10 pounds.
My brain just did it down when I don't remember what you paid for it.
130.
550. Oh, 30. That's the last thing he bought was 550.
Yeah, but that was
550.
Boots of Spider Climb and
Okay.
Cloak of Elvenkind, which were 550. The bags of holding were 130 for both, I think.
I think it's 130 each.
Pretty sure it was 130 each.
May have been. Yeah. No, you're right. It was. You're right. 130 each. Which is really fucking good.
Why do I feel like every time someone says it's really fucking good for price wise, I'm just here imagining Eric just snickering in the background, thinking he's going and price gouging us.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Normal price of a bag of holding in normal D&D is 500 gold.
And that is with a gold being like 2 years worth of wages.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll take a bag of holding if he's will buy it.
Bags of holding are good.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
fine
that's
with it.
Very well then, bag of holding.
How
What's
many,
the other version of
how
this
many
then?
bag of holdings are y'all buying?
I think the whole party wants one. Except for
Isn't
me,
there-
I wanted two.
Isn't there another version of this?
There's
eats
one
people?
that we don't sell to people.
Why
Yeah,
have it not?
because it eats people.
And
Doesn't
wrong
it
with
eat
that?
everything you try to put in it?
Yeah,
Like you never get it back?
it's kind of bad.
and
Wait a minute. Things that go inside a bag, living things that go inside a bag of holding, they die, right?
Eventually they asphyxiate, but they don't like
There's-
explode.
The worms.
Do we really think they need to breathe?
Ah, you're right.
Now, if you guys are planning on being nefarious, I can sell you a couple portable holes too.
well, what exactly does a
Portable
portable hole
holes.
do?
Well, you put it on the ground and then you have a space that. Here, I'll show you. And they pick up an Acme ass black circle, put
Yeah.
it on the ground, reach down, put a thing inside, collect it from the ground, move it, put it on the ground, collect the thing from inside.
Can you just hide inside there, or would it only hold certain things?
Now you can be in there, but oxygen.
Oxygen.
You can only hold your breath for so long.
What if you have a pipe or something leading out of the hole?
That's inconspicuous.
And I don't think it would be able to be folded back up afterward, right?
Technically, yeah, if there's someone inside and you fold it, then they're trapped, but
Also, wasn't there a thing like if you tried to get into a portable hole when you had one of these, it kind of went boom?
yeah.
Yeah.
Also, if you put one of those inside of a bag, they don't like each other.
I believe boom is the correct term, right?
What I'm offering you
Boom,
is
big
black hole
boom.
bombs.
Expensive a black hole bomb.
Bags 130, portable holes 10.
Just 10?
Oh shit, if it's just 10.
If it's just 10, I'll take one.
Here, have a platinum piece.
Thanks, man.
Like 1,000
That's
gold? Just 10
No, it's
gold.
It's 10 gold.
I'll take a bag of holding and a
Now, if someone wants to
Yeah.
be original and pick up 50 of these things and then run away dropping one behind you so nothing can chase you. That'd be funny.
Yes, it would be. Oh! The reason I came in this place, first place. Me and my employers are having to face these creatures that can take control of you. Now, I don't know if they're just using their body to do so, or if
They
it's more of
physically
a
take
magical.
control of you.
If it's a physical thing, then a charm resistant thing isn't gonna do too much.
Anything to stop them from taking control of you, period. And by that I mean more like keep them out of you or something.
Good armor. Dodging.
If
Not
you
getting
stand
near
next to him, he's got his gas cloud now. Acid cloud.
Imagine
that
that'll
would
hurt
damage
you as
me.
well.
Ah, correct.
Trinket makes 5, doesn't it? Does.
He's there
Any
too,
idea?
guys.
Any ideas for what I could possibly do to avoid having these things kill me? Eat me, I mean? Take control?
Stick close together.
Don't we know that the paladin was able to, like, cast a spell and eject them from his body?
You saw him do that as they were beginning to burrow in. You don't know for sure if it would work if they were already inside.
I don't care about their already inside, I just mean in general. So if it's to go and throw them out as they're trying to get in, would work. Would apply to what I'm talking about.
Well, the paladin that was in our party was able to cast some kind of spell. I don't believe he told us what it was, but he cast a spell and it kind of made it not do that.
I have no idea what that
I
means.
recognize the spell.
I don't either.
Who's Paladin?
The goblin.
That he never met.
I'm just
Right.
saying for Dylan, because that sounded like Dylan asking that question.
Uza, or range character?
Uzod is a
Yeah.
paladin.
Ah. Hmm.
So, there is that, if that helps. In some small way. I don't know what that spell was.
Due to
It
the
didn't
nature of
really-
magic? No.
Fair enough. He didn't really tell us what it was. It was kind of annoying.
Hmm.
But I figured you cleric-y types might know more. As he looks over at the new dwarf and the orc trinket. Ow.
I'd probably say a protection from good and evil, but I don't know for sure. It's more of a preventative measure.
I don't know.
Then again, some things don't like it if they're inside. Sometimes they get violently ejected.
Can you do that?
Not at the moment.
Do a trinket or something for that?
Can you do
I think
that?
he was talking. I think he was talking to the shopkeep.
I was
am.
talking to Trinket. Because of how clerics do cleric things, it doesn't really take to armor too well. Or like amulets and things like that. It is, however, a normal spell. Probably have something, but like you said, it is a more preventative measure.
Preventative would work.
Well-
Preventative is just fine.
I mean, look.
I need to make a thing in my other notes.
It
Of
seems
what the fuck is in my bag of holding?
Seems that we do have some little amulets of protection from good and evil. Preventative things, you just kind of activate them. They work once a day for a little bit of time. Nope, read that wrong. They work 3 times a day for a little bit of time.
How much?
Each one sells for 20 gold.
Take it.
Alright. He bought a bag as well, right? A bag in the black hole.
Trinket didn't. He He doesn't think that he needs it right now.
Alright.
So he will take one of those if it's being offered.
Alright.
What's the
Buy him
extra
one
of this
too.
again? Protection from good and evil, or what?
That's a spell that activates basically
Yeah.
3 times a day. There's no attunement required. You just activate it, and then it'll go for a couple minutes.
Oh shit, there's no attunement required. I'll take one as well.
So 2 minutes?
The specific number thing Eric needs to pull up the goddamn spell for. Right now, the alphabet's hard. P-R-O.
I literally just had it. Hold on a second.
10 minutes.
10
Yeah.
minutes? 10?
Concentration up to 10 minutes.
And I'm assuming that's 1 for all of you, which is 5.
I don't need one.
I don't need one either.
Which is 3.
I think I'll be fine.
I am looking for something as well.
What you looking for?
You have a ring that can do the shield spell?
How many times a day?
What's the most expensive one?
Most expensive one is 5 for 100.
I'll take it. Does this require attunement?
That one, because it's more of a casty thing, reactionary, it does.
5 times a day? Hell yeah, I'll take that.
Can you imagine how expensive all these things would have been if you were still in Kingocrat?
I would have been broke up. I would have been broke after probably the first item.
I think you'd have money to buy the first item.
Gem of brightness. What the fuck?
Okay. You guys need anything else? You seem pretty magicked up, if I don't say so myself.
Did you end up getting a bag, Jodak?
I was waiting for everyone else to finish their commerce first. So could I get 2 bags of folding and 10 portable holes?
Just give me the gold and take it.
What was it for a portable hole? 10?
Yeah.
So it's 100, 400 gold?
100, 130, 130,
260
390.
plus 390.
No, sorry, 360.
That's a slight difference. I'm just gonna hand over the gold. Thank you very much.
Don't put any of those inside the other one anywhere near here.
Oh, right.
Or anywhere near me. Please.
One for the portable holes in my backpack. It's the deepest crevice of my backpack I possibly can, so
Separated very
it
carefully.
doesn't touch anything.
So who all ended up getting bags of holding?
Listen, if there's a giant and I shake you, there's probably like a 50% chance one thing's going in the other thing, and then everyone dies.
Got you prepared for this.
Also,
What?
I fucked up. The folding boat doesn't work the way I thought it did. I used my action to speak a command word and then it unfolds on its own.
Yeah, fuck you. This one's manual.
I like that.
You have to sit there and unfold the fucking thing.
No.
I like that. That's
And at
that's
the end of it, you
nice.
have to refold the fucking thing.
It's a nice personal touch, Eric. I like that.
God damn it. But it unfolds to 10 feet. Ah, or 24 feet.
Unfold and fold for days.
It would literally take me a day to do the second fucking variant of this.
Takes a while.
Have fun.
Ugh. Oh my god, dude, stop texting me.
The trinket get it back.
No.
I'm gonna hand him the second bag.
Duh.
There you go.
Okay.
You never know. You might need it. Perhaps.
All right. Are you sure you don't want one of these protection amulets?
The spell that guy was talking about, I believe I know what it was, and I think I can use it.
You
I
still save your
believe I
spell
should
slot
be
though.
fine.
I don't need it.
All right.
I don't need a spell slot for it.
All
What,
right.
you have
then.
as a cantrip?
No, I get a free use.
Well, you
Because
could
of my
have
race.
3. Well, then you could have 4 uses of it.
I can attack but 4 worms. I am doing something very
No, it
wrong.
wouldn't matter if you get attacked by 4 worms or not. It's a duration thing, and everything for that duration.
Oh, yeah,
So
for
if you
10
activate
minutes.
it, you can get
Yeah.
attacked by 735, and it will still do the same thing.
Yep.
So yeah, I am doing something very wrong if I need to use this for any reason.
Of course, if you get attacked by 735 of them, you probably have other problems, like they might just have to eat you.
You said it was for 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you have 3 charges a day.
And that keeps them from going into you, right? Well, they don't want to be in you,
Shrug.
right?
Supposedly.
You haven't tried it. This is a very different spell from what Usopp used. Our goblin friend.
I don't know what he used.
This was just a restoration spell. You see.
I don't know.
It sounded like it could work, so let's just not question it, okay? The more you question it, the less likely it is to work.
I believe questioning. You know, I'm just going to accept that.
Exactly! That's exactly how it works.
Do you have any immovable rods?
Yeah.
How much for, say, 3 of them?
How'd you move an immovable rod?
Don't worry about it.
Call it 60 and see what the hell that you guys get up to.
60? Okay. I'll take the 3.
Well, shopkeep, how'd you move an immovable rod?
You deactivate it.
Hmm.
And now I need to do this.
Movable rods also have that same problem that we're speaking about with the bags of holding.
But I don't think so. They should.
Well, how exactly does a movable rod work? It's just literally immovable, or is it super heavy, or what?
You hit here. I'll show you. I'm gonna hold an immovable rod out, hit the button on it, and then let it go, and it just sits there. Try to move
Ooh.
it.
I attempt to move it?
No.
You don't.
That's what I said. I attempt to move it.
I know.
But
It doesn't move.
Nice. Can you hypothetically just have 2 of them and go and use them
Climb?
to go and...
Yes.
With extreme
That's-
upper body strength.
That's why I bought a few of them.
How many for them again?
60 for 3.
On each.
So 20 each, I guess, is what it would be.
Hmm.
I'm gonna hit the button, turn it off, and put it in my bag.
Very well. Faster, are you still footing the bill?
Yeah.
You are? Very well. I'll take 3 as well.
Is
How much
your
was it?
money bag bloodied?
No.
It
How
was
much was it?
60 for 3.
Good God.
My money bag is long since bloodied.
I forgot how much I made, so it may be at half now.
Okay.
Maybe.
You made like 3,500 or like 4 grand.
Yeah, no, amazingly, whenever you confront the bill to teleport somewhere out of Kingograd, you suddenly have a lot of money to play with.
Yeah, it's why we.
I didn't tell everybody how much money I actually had either.
No.
Yeah,
Because we
Just-
got looks in the place too.
yeah.
They would have eaten you.
Possibly literally.
Fucking. Jesus Christ.
I can do two more teleportations.
He went to the rich district.
Ooh.
Is there more shopping, or are you guys done?
Where are we going after this? Dashna?
Are you really gonna make me have to manually unfold this fucking boat?
Yes.
God damn it!
And manually refold it,
It's a boss.
which takes so much longer.
Hello?
Yes.
Where exactly are we going after this anyways? Got to Vanue. What's the next objective?
I'm assuming you guys leave the store and are kind of walking
Yes.
the streets.
Yes.
Ah.
Shall I be gone from here already, or what?
Pretty sure the next step is. To be honest with you, right now I'm debating on whether or not I want to go check on my family. Firstly. Secondly, the real next step is going to the border of the forsaken, bad place.
All are applicable.
Bastia, what do you say? Shall I go visit his family?
If he wishes, we can stay some.
Well, my family isn't here; they're out of town.
Probably closer to the northeast where the place is. Otherwise, you probably would have never found your way there.
Yeah.
Shall I leave then?
If there's nothing else you really need to be buying, which I would recommend getting a hold of some kind of transportation. I didn't.
Look at that.
Flying would be better, if I'm honest, but riding in a cart is nice too, I suppose. And
I
if
doubt
you're
there's any
still.
Flying
Mr.
mounts.
I was less thinking mount. But if you're still Mr. Moneybags, if you think you can find one, I would try to find some sort of flying carpet or something that could fit all of us.
Be one hell of a carpet.
Would we find that in this shop, or we have to go to another shop for that?
No idea.
That's definitely a magic item. This shop that you were just at is probably the one to look for it, but that might be kind of expensive.
I'm gonna go in and ask how much.
A flying carpet that'll fit 5 pretty big individuals.
Got heifers for tiny.
That'll
3
fit
of us are-
5 pretty big
3 of us.
individuals.
Oh wait, dwarves are medium too, aren't they?
Let's see here.
Or are they small? I don't remember. I think they're medium.
Since you guys are wearing a lot of armor, you're kind of be pushing it. And you'd need one of the significantly larger variants. I can go make sure I have it, but I think One of the enchanters sent something in that could fit your needs. That said, if I recall that price tag, it was kind of outrageous.
How outrageous.
2K.
How? You'd rather outrageous.
Here, I'll go make sure it's there if you want to be ready to spend that much.
I'm gonna go and tell the party how much the price is.
I thought we went in there with you.
Oh,
Maybe we should try and see how much, say, 5 of the smaller variants are? Like the smallest, cheapest variants? Maybe that would work better for us.
Maybe.
I don't know. I really don't know how they work, to be honest. Just know I've seen them once or twice.
Imagine how expensive that would be over in Kinglgrad.
Too much.
I'd
Let's not.
Far too much.
Probably would have added 2 zeros into that price.
Might have done,
And someone
Maybe
would
even
have bought
3.
it.
and someone would have bought it.
And someone would have bought it.
Oh,
Can I get a consensus on what the group's doing now?
if
We're
the guy
waiting on you.
Well, yeah, the guy walked away to see if he had the biggest, most expensive variant.
Vashnir went outside to grab you lot.
And we
oh,
were
I didn't know
already
they were
inside.
in there. I didn't know they were inside.
Yeah, I think the only one that was technically inside was you and
Shopkeep.
Okay.
Ragnar, because Ragnar went inside.
But
I
assuming you
forgot the dwarves' name.
head back inside,
Yeah.
he's at the counter
Yes.
and he goes, "Yeah, it's there. You want it?"
The question about the individual ones.
Oh, yeah. How much are the individual smaller ones?
For an individual one, they normally run about 500, and they're a little bit more finicky.
It'd still be cheaper to go get the big one.
That's gonna put a hurting on me. Not gonna lie.
I mean,
If
we
you
could
don't wanna
always
get
just
it-
walk.
Yeah, if you don't want to get it, don't get it.
How hardy are they?
The magic items, magic item hardy. What exactly are you asking?
I'm gonna guess they don't get threadbare and destroy themselves.
Not
All right,
easily, unless they get blasted by a dragon.
I can't remember
Did I
Thanos'
hear
character
about
name at the
how-
moment.
Have I heard how Merrick died?
Nope.
Just
You know that we were in combat with a sea dragon, because I've mentioned it once or twice since you've been here,
She was
mentioned it
wearing wyvern
once.
armor.
and I mentioned it once just now, like in this session.
that might be a possible hazard.
Hey, Thaddeus, I forgot your character's name.
Jodak.
Kodak.
Kodak. You wanna try to go and split it with me? Since we're buying this for the party?
How much was it again?
2,000.
If not, I'll pay for the most, and then I don't know how much you can put in for it.
Put in 1,000. That'll be hurting a little bit. A lot
Like
of
I
it.
said, it's not a
But-
necessary thing. We can just get a cart.
I think they've just set their hearts on it.
You could just get a cart, walk the way, see the views.
flying is just maybe safer. That was the only thing I was saying.
But also, we've been attacked by flying creatures before.
Yes, I remember.
Evasive
Flying might not
maneuvers.
be the best option.
I clap him on the shoulder and say, evasive maneuvering. It'll be fun.
That can only get you so far.
If it's too worrisome at the moment, we could worry about getting one later if we really want one. We're probably going to be here for a while. We're still waiting on the other group to meet up with us.
They're meeting up with us? I thought we were going to go.
You know, there's no whatever for that.
We were on
Well,
our
all-
own mission.
I remember we were all heading in the same direction.
You were whenever you were at Kinglegrad. You got the fuck out of Kinglegrad.
They haven't made it there yet. Shit.
No, they basically just made it there.
Oh, okay.
You guys got in, got out.
If we'd have waited probably like a day, we probably would have met up with them.
Did we want to do that though?
No.
No.
Alright, we'll keep the carpet in mind. We'll probably return before we head out.
Alrighty, I'll
Maybe.
put a note on it that says that it's a maybe, and I'll probably get rid of it in 24 hours.
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Vashnir,
Yes.
do you... How do I phrase this? Well, one, do you have a way of contacting your father?
I do.
Okay. Two, do you want to ask your father, or did your father give you a task of letting other people, like higher up people, know what the hell is going on?
Oh yes, that is my task. I need to speak to the, I should speak to the lord of this land. Or
Lady.
lady.
That probably will require you to throw your name around. A little bit. But you probably can get it done if you need to talk to him. And if you... I really don't want to. But if you really need assistance with that, I can provide. Though again, I'd rather not.
Here, I was thinking they were gonna travel. Now they're telling me they're gonna get political. Alright, shifting gears, here we go.
I don't know what the fuck's happening. And we're leaving. today.
Alright, here we go.
Well, we might be staying here a little longer. Might as well.
Do you
Pretty
need
sure I
to
can-
ask your father for any kind of like writ or something to where you can just go there, or like
I have
don't
some
know how
notes
this
from him with a seal on it. I can just show it to the guards and hopefully make my way into the palace.
should we go do that before we leave then?
We should.
After you then. I think the big building's over there.
Okay.
Alright.
You're heading to the more...
Let's talk to the
Well
king
to
and
do.
queen.
You're heading into the government region of Bellanue capital.
Yes.
Alright. Well, I guess if you're going into the politics of things, this thing's hello and welcome to the Republic of Bellanue.
Is there,
Cookies.
Do what?
would they have a lord or would they have a... I don't know what their higher up would be called.
It is a republic. They would have a... Basically a...
El
President.
Presidente.
not a president. They would have a assembly.
Yeah, there's a difference. I said El Presidente. Entirely different.
So like a council.
Yeah.
Yeah, council.
I'm gonna hold up a letter, like, seal to my father. I'm like, I'd like to speak to the council, please. It is of much importance.
You're looking around to find the biggest, most important looking building that has a general air of disdain around it. Just because politics. And then you go to the front, which does have a door guard. And you hold up your thing. The guard will then look at it and go, okay, so just so I had this straight. A random dwarven lord is here attempting to seek access to the council for what business exactly?
A matter of life and death.
Add it to the fucking pile. You want to be more specific?
There's a war coming.
To everyone.
To everyone.
And I'm assuming you have some evidence of this war encroaching upon us. It's not simply a baseless claim because I don't know you were ripped off by someone in Kingelgrad or something stupid like that. Maybe rugged by a Raktesian.
Mm-hmm. Have you heard anything from the Dwarven area?
That they're fighting each other, which they do all the time. It's nothing new.
I can attest to it's not they're just fighting each other currently. It's more along the lines of fighting an entity that does not belong here.
Well, like I said, I'm not gonna let you borrow the council on some baseless claims. What do you have to prove it?
It works. Don't have any acid goo.
I'm summoning the packed weapon.
What?
Alright, you're a warlock of some kind.
This is a parasite. I was infected in the Forbidden Realm. I have some modicum of control over it. The dwarves do not, and it is coming here.
They'll kind of give you a long, hard look.
Proof enough?
Something grabbed you in the Forbidden Zone and you brought it outside.
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Well, yes, but I didn't start all this shit.
You didn't start it, but yes, you did.
You happen to be caught in the crossfire.
Thank you.
Yeah, that.
This
I'm
man
playing
here has
Blitz
spoken to
card.
my father and both my brothers in front of me,
Yeah, if that.
and he did not attack.
If things are getting out of the Forbidden Zone, that does require the council's attention. Here, I'll get you inside and get you there.
Thank you.
I'm putting the weapon away.
For the rest of this meeting, I'm playing blank face guard. Nothing to do with this. I'm just hired to protect them.
I
mean,
neither
it's the
know
first
nor
time you're
understand the things happening in front
Hey,
of me.
it's the first time Ragnar's heard that one of his party members are infected by a parasite that everybody's told him is really fucking bad.
Blank faced guard.
First time Trinket's with it too.
No, Trinket was told as soon as we got him. Yep.
You're led into basically what is a very large debate hall where it seems that they're just kind of circularly arguing with one another about some random fucking bullshit.
Quietly to Vashnir, I'm going to say, right, you should probably do all the talking. You're the one with the political thing. If you need proof, or they need proof, just touch my shoulder.
Okay, is there like a center area?
Well, someone's occupying it, but as you walk inside, the guard that accompanied you will speak up and go, "Attention, we have a guest of some sort with some valuable information to share with the council. If we could take some of your time to explain it." They'll stop
Alright,
what they're
good.
doing and go back to their seats and cede the stand to you. And he'll
I'll
gesture you
stand in
forward.
the middle. I am Vashnir Rock Hollow. I don't know if you know my father or not. I am here to tell you there is a great war coming. Not just to you, but to everyone. There is a sort of parasite. When it gets inside your body, it infects you, takes over, and you'll kill your own kind and anyone around you that's not infected. Fire does not kill them. Bladed weapons do not kill them. Neither do blunt weapons. They simply split, become more, and they're more dangerous at night. We have fought many of them already. Lucky to be alive. The only thing we know now that does kill them is these vials of acid. I have notes from my father. I can hand them out with the information we've gathered already.
So your claim is that something from the Forbidden Zone has made its way out and is rampaging across the countryside?
Yes.
From what our intelligence report said, it was simply a matter of dwarves fighting dwarves. Is this not the case?
No, they're all infected. They had no choice.
If something has escaped from the Forbidden Zone, then this does require attention. However, we must ask that there is proof so that we do not contact the Coalition and everything without proof. It's simply not a thing that we can do.
I'm standing very close to you, Vashner.
At this point, I will place my hand on your shoulder. Do not be alarmed. He is with us.
I will summon the pact weapon.
Okay, so he's a warlock of some kind.
This is a parasite from the Forbidden Realm. I was there personally myself with a group of people. A group of people promising treasure and wanderlust to those who wanted/needed it. Me being the foolish young woman that I am, to help my family, I went in search of treasure. And ended up getting this. The group at large, seemingly their entire purpose going there was to have someone get infected so that they could harvest it and possibly sell it or use it for nefarious purposes.
If that is the case, then you would not be exhibiting typical warlock powers. What makes you different?
Personally, I do not know. All I know is there are two entities inside of me, one granting me power and one holding the leash.
This warrants further looking into. Please subject yourself to a night of, I'll be honest, experimentation so that we can look into this. And should your words claim true, we will contact the Coalition and they're probably going to wake up Attica.
I will bow and say, I'm at your disposal.
One of them will give a look to someone else and they'll scuttle off. They will be returning shortly with one of the wizards. Go with them, find their workshop, do everything they ask of you. If there's an incident,
I will stay with
there be
him.
an incident. Very well.
It's not necessary, Vashner. You don't need to. Probably best to stay with the group and I can come find you afterward. I don't imagine what's going to happen throughout this night is going to be very pleasant to watch or be a part of.
It'd be interesting.
It'll provide a lot of insight that I personally need, but probably none that you need.
Going
You
to
might
the
learn more
Elven
about this
Council,
stuff, but you might not be able to see it.
bringing in the Coalition, and thereby the army of Attica to deal with the problem. Yeah, that'll fucking do it. Luckily, it's an easy enough sell. They don't really need much convincing. Just, hey, yo, this is what's actually happening.
Hey, bud, this is actually happening. Help. Let's involve the fucking dreadnoughts. Why not? Let's go.
Okay, sometime later, a elf appears and tries to get you to follow him along, Kieran.
He doesn't try.
He does, however, maintain safe distance.
Seeing that he's cagey, I give him a 6-foot distance.
You
I
are
keep my distance.
led to a workshop where all manners of experimentation occur.
I let him know everything I've found out up to this point. That way we can get rid of that aspect
Well,
of
they
it.
want to check your blood. They want to see how far away things can get before they go, no. They want to see if they can cut pieces off of you if they come back together.
That's fine.
It's kind of fucking brutal.
No, I understand.
They're being thorough.
Yep, that's fine. I bleed red with little black specks. When it gets too far away, it gets real, real mad.
Essentially. During part of it, they decide, no, we can't let that be doing things anymore, and they acidify the area where that is, which I can only describe as dealing damage to your soul, is what you feel whenever that happens.
And I will inform them never to do that again.
Like, you just felt a part of you die.
And I will inform them never do that again. Just bring it back over here. Or I'll go over to it. Don't fucking kill it.
So that is necessary or possibly potentially good information to have gained.
If only I'd have went back to the chain, this could have gotten real fucked up.
But you didn't, though. So what's the rest of the party doing for this night?
How do I send my mount like away?
Are you going to dispel them or have them just fuck off?
Dispel.
You just basically use your action, say bye, and then they just
Go bye-bye.
disappear.
Alright. I'll do that. Because they want to see what they'll turn into here.
Well, do you want to do that before the magic carpet ride or after? In case you do take a magic carpet ride, because they're kind of big and won't fit on the carpet.
Before.
Just gonna have them run after you the entire time you're flying away. It's fucked up, man.
No, I was gonna just dispel him before we buy the carpet.
Okay,
Well,
so
depending on what he comes back as, it might not need the carpet.
okay, so it's just I wonder what this does, and then okay,
He's no longer a spider and is now this.
and then dispelled again, and then who knows what will be next time.
Exactly.
Want to do that now? Yes?
He's talking to you, Vashnir.
I said, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, you dispel them. And then you resummon. Let me look at exactly where Balanoid Capital is on my map. Okay. So then that adds the possibility of that.
I just cracked the rib. Ow. Fuck.
And then one of these. Okay.
That fucking hurt.
Well, you, resummon Bartimus. The form that they are currently in is that of a slug that is entirely too big.
Okay, we're gonna play this game. How many times can I do this per day?
I think you only get one.
I think it's once per long
Ah,
rest.
damn it. Okay, try again tomorrow.
Master, I am
Who
slow.
knows? Maybe you like it.
Master, I hate this. Kill me. Kill me.
Well, maybe it's a very comfortable ride, though.
Ew, no.
Its sprint speed is 20
We're
feet
not going
total.
right.
It's sticky. It can hold on to anything.
Ew.
It has
No.
spider climb.
Ew. Oh, God. Oh, that's fucking gross.
The area that it leaves behind becomes difficult terrain for anything trying to follow it.
Is it a large creature?
Yeah, you can all pile on if you really want.
Oh,
Sometimes you get a water spider, sometimes you get a slug.
that's fucking gross.
Now what?
Listen, dog. I'm getting experimented on. Y'all gotta go do shit. Go.
What time of the day is it right now? Is it still like midday?
It's going into the evening.
Oh. Actually, I'll go. How many potions do I have? Inventory. I'm gonna go to a potion shop.
Okay. Inside the potion shop, there is a potion seller.
Hey guys.
I'm of course following behind him. The blank guard look is still on my face.
Artemis is off in the distance, trying to go get himself killed in the woods. Very slowly.
I give up on life. Kill me. Why doesn't he just go fight a salt lick?
Guess that would hurt a lot. A bird might be quick.
But a bird would try to eat that down.
A rock?
Oh god. Rock? Oh god, a rock. Ugh. Ugh.
You found a potion shop and the
Looking
potion
for
seller.
potions of greater healing.
Greater healing potions.
Yes, sir.
Mechanically, are those the 44 kind you're asking for?
Are you looking
Yes.
for the 2d4, the 4d4, or the like 10d4?
44.
Greater healing potions, of which I have many. I will let you have them. For 15 gold
What's the
apiece.
price?
15 apiece.
Okay, I'll take 20.
Very well. Take my potions.
300 gold.
And I'm gonna give 10 to you.
To who?
Standing beside me. I'm terrible with names at the moment.
The dwarf that's standing beside you is Ragnar, but the other cleric who's probably following along with you is...
Well, I mean, if
It's
those two were
Trinket.
going to the shop, then Trinket and Jodak can just awkwardly not talk to each other off in the distance.
I mean, fair enough.
I'll find
So-
a hotel or something. Go bunker down for the night.
They'll follow along just to make sure you don't get
So,
mugged
yeah.
or something. I don't know.
Ragnar's there. Gotta remember, I'm being
Yeah.
experimented on.
Quit that.
I wish I could.
I was talking about the sneeze behind me.
I know. Vashna!
Do you want anything
are you
else in your
alive?
potion shop? You give 10 potions to Ragnar.
Ragnar. Dylan!
What?
Okay.
Maybe
Hello?
keep those in your... Okay.
There you
What's
are.
the foot?
I've been trying to talk to you guys for a while. So this is 10 greater healing potions, you say?
Yes, they're
Yes.
4d4 plus 4.
4d4 plus 4. Okay, then.
What else do you want, Ragnar? Or not Ragnar. It's Vashnir. God fucking damn it.
I think that's all I need for now.
Very well, enjoy your potions.
Thank you, sir.
George, you're making you tired?
It's all this commerce. It really just saps the life out of people.
No, James is just out of it.
I didn't think we'd have much shopping to do, but apparently we did.
Yeah,
I
that makes sense.
had a lot of shopping I needed to have done. I'm not done with it.
So I
but I
guess
can be.
we're gonna go find accommodations and then see what the price is, or...
Sure that, what's his name, who I can't remember all of a sudden.
Vashnir?
Nope.
Ragnar?
I'm sure that when Kieran is done with whatever experimenting they're doing, he'll probably be rather tired, irritable.
I think
Fair,
they'll
just
probably be
have
done
a
with him
hungry.
tomorrow.
Hungry?
If they want to be thorough, they're probably gonna hold him overnight.
It was stated
Fine.
in the thing, it is a overnight thing.
I didn't catch that. Cool.
I'm here all fucking night, boys.
Elf scientist is just like, but what if we cut off his hand and put it over here?
No,
Let's find out.
no.
No,
That doesn't work.
You don't
That
get to say no. Sit there.
It doesn't work here. It only works there.
Here you go, chop.
Fuck.
I'm sure he's having the time of his life.
Screaming in pain.
Ah!
Then they're just Resident Evil style, but what if we put it back on? It's not working.
Ah!
Shut up, I'll get it back on one way or another. I don't want to take a needle and thread because your blood kind of scares me.
Let me cut your fucking hand off and tell you to shut up!
Silence.
That's a 10-foot cube. He's also silenced.
Doesn't care.
Oh.
Jodak, Trinket, you both wander around. Eventually you do find what appears to be an inn. This isn't like a tavern inn, this is
didn't
just
find
an
it.
inn.
And then
Yeah, this isn't like semi-party thing at the floor and then rooms above. This is just rooms.
yes, well, the scene seem alright to you?
What?
I think this is the end.
It seems to be fine. I don't see why it wouldn't be. Come on, let's head inside and how much what the rooms are and how much they charge for a night or two. I have no idea how long we're gonna stay here. We should have figured that out before we came here. Oh well.
At least one night, so.
Yep.
Oh, well.
Yep.
Just set it on in. Is there any, I don't want to say shopkeep, but
Proprietor.
proprietor.
That's the word.
Is there a bell? That's the real question. You
There
should
is a
be
bell
asking.
on the counter, but they're currently staring at you. And they see your eyes kind of wandering toward the bell. You feel the stare intensify.
Is it a shiny bell?
A little bit, yeah. There's not really like anything making it particulate, and it's silver.
Oh, I need to sell my
Good
fucking
evening.
shield and stuff.
The bell is wrong.
You're not there.
Why wouldn't I be there?
Because you're with
This
Vashnia
year with
I
Vashnia.
thought Fresher was with us. Oh.
at the
I'm
pumpkin
with
shop.
Trinket.
There
Good
you go.
evening there.
Hello there. Are you looking
General
for a
commander.
place to spend the night?
Yes, yes. I am looking to rent out 4 rooms for the night.
4 rooms for the
Yeah.
night, single person rooms, I'm assuming, no suites necessary.
Yes, single person's rooms.
Okay, that is 10 apiece.
Do math.
4 times 10.
40.
A night.
40 for the night. That sounds acceptable. I'll just hand over the 40 gold.
Okay, here are each of your keys. In the morning there will be breakfast, it is free. And served over there.
Oh, what's offered for breakfast? What is offered for breakfast?
A simple assortment. Some eggs, some grains.
It's a simple assortment. Alright, thank you very much. I'm going to go deliver these keys.
Do not lose them, otherwise there will be a charge, and we'll also have to change the locks, and that's personally annoying.
I'll make sure not to lose the keys, hopefully.
Put them in a bag of holding. It was actually a bag of devouring, and you're fucked.
Which bag of holding?
Gave the other one to
portable
Trinket.
hole. I did.
Just don't accidentally let any of the things fall into any of the other things, otherwise you're gonna be there and then you're gonna be gone. There's no save, you're gone.
Yeah, you're just dead.
I need to remember this. Why'd I buy 10 portable holes? Why not? Do I even intend to use some? Probably not. I'm gonna go to the potion shop, try to find Vashnia and Ragnar.
Assuming that they're leaving, you can find them on the way. Just in the middle of town.
There you two are. I went in, rented some rooms for us at your inn nearby. These are your keys. Go back whenever you want. I'm not gonna stop you. And turn around, walk away, go back to my room.
Here, take these, do what you will with them. Later, nerds. Anything else you're wanting to do, Vashnia, or is it just time to retire for the night?
I think so.
Alright.
Boop, boop, boop. Slug thing is just going to sacrifice itself.
Did you make a decision on the carpet?
Oh, do we want to still get that?
Well, I know you were thinking about it, but if we're gonna go for it, it's your
I know
call.
me and talking about going half on it, so I kind of need him.
Yeah, fair. We know where he is, so.
I'm gonna go look for him and ask if he still wants to do that. Bless you.
Okay.
Now you do have consecutive little numbers on your keys, so you can kind of figure out that he's the number that's missing.
Number is it?
73.
Did you tell me where it was at, or I gotta go find it?
I think he gave mod. Trinket knows. Go there, find the hotel, find his room. The room, pretty nice room. Nothing else I can really say about it.
Just sitting there, working on a new routine, trying to do something with my cards that looks nice.
Did you still want to buy the carpet? Or are we going to wait?
Flying carpet?
Yes.
I don't know. Do we want to, travel or travel there quickly or take our time? That's really the question.
Not entirely sure.
The long, awkward silences as if we're talking to fucking Oblivion NPCs. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Well, if we fly on it, we won't have to worry about being attacked from the ground by the slugs. Creatures.
Let's just let creatures infect the bird and then attack us from the air.
Bashnir, you just felt Barnabas flicker out of existence.
He fucking killed himself. But I think that's a big thing because a large creature slug just died.
There's definitely something out
That's
in the
not-
wilderness.
That's not good. Something just killed Barnabas. Carpet might be a good idea.
Or it might be a really fucking bad idea.
Or it's a really bad idea. Because in the air, we're more defenseless than we are in the ground. Yes, there are, of course, the basement weavers, but we're all in a very enclosed area. Just floating there where everyone can see us. We're on the ground, we have plenty of hiding spots.
So true. Maybe carriage is better. I guess we'll skip on the carpet.
Really? Are you sure about that?
Systematic doesn't have to pay a single coin for this $2,000 investment. That is, of course, not in character. It's just me complaining to Dylan a little bit.
If you were, it's too bad. I didn't hear a single word you said.
As a sensitive man, he doesn't have to pay a single coin for this 2,000 coin gold investment of ours.
It's all ones and zeros on a sheet. Meaningless.
It's not ones and zeros, it's a 2.
It's a 2 and a 0. I am mistaken.
If I'm not really too much part of the flying or not flying thing, I could see it having a potential use down the road, though. And if here has it, it could be an investment. That's the only thing I'll say. Maybe not as like a primary mode of transportation, but like we're stuck in a cave and there's a chasm. Open up the carpet and go over down.
Would be a decent investment. Ah, well. Might as well. What's the word? What's that phrase again?
In
Better
for
to
penny, in
have
for
it and not
pound.
need it than to need it and not have it.
Yeah. Be a Boy Scout.
Always be prepared is that motto.
Yeah, always be prepared. Might as well go get the carpet just in case.
Alright.
Must pay half of it, correct?
Correct.
No, I'll just give you 1,000 gold and let you go get it.
Alright.
I want to be lazy.
I'm gonna be lazy, sit here, play with my cards a little bit.
The room is pretty comfortable.
Been a long time since we've been the actual room that didn't cost a fortune.
For once. Alright, I'll make my way there.
You still have 24 hours. You can always go tomorrow.
He said it could be sold within 24 hours.
I believe he said he put a note on it saying that it may be
He'll
for
hold
24
it for
hours.
24 hours.
Oh, okay. I heard it wrong.
But you do have plenty of time if you just wait on it.
Alright. I guess I'll get a room for the night.
Alright, make your way to your room. Pretty decent sized and comfortable room.
Do I need to get their rooms as well?
No, they,
Thaddeus already
everyone's
got it.
rooms.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's why I came
And
with
handed
the
you a
kitchen keys.
he bought lodging and tomorrow's breakfast.
Thank you.
I forgot to tell him about breakfast.
They'll figure it out or they won't. But most of the party settles in for a night of relative comfort.
Shut
Karen,
up.
not so much. You, as a matter of fact, have a level of exhaustion, and there's nothing I can do about that.
No, that's fine.
The next day comes.
No real place to put that on your sheet. Ugh.
I will be getting up in time for breakfast,
Alright.
and then stopped by the others' rooms to inform them of such.
You do so. Head down, have your free continental breakfast.
I'll be getting up then if he's waking me up.
Same.
Hey, it's free food. Go fucking eat.
Free food, why not eat? Yep.
It's nothing to write home about, but it's okay.
Food is free food. Do you have any idea where to meet up with Kieran? We just know he was kind of busy last night.
Well, I imagine if we head back to the assembly, they'll either inform us of his situation or something. Because we didn't exactly tell them where we were going, and they have no way of knowing unless they magic us.
I mean, there has been a lot of magic everywhere. They might have put some sort of tracker tracking us somehow.
That feels more like a Kingelgrad or Raktesh thing, not really a here.
Everyone here seems kind of,
Laid back.
what's the word? This is
Nihilistic.
nihilistic works as well.
That word has been used 3 times to describe the
It
situation
has.
in Bellanua.
But I didn't want to use it again. I want to use a new word.
Listen, much akin to me saying alright or cool, there is only one word or two words, and they must be used all the time, and there's nothing you can do to stop it.
It stopped me from trying, bro.
Please, for the love of God, no one count the number of times I say alright.
Alright.
Too many.
I suppose after breakfast, that's where we're going. Unless you have something else you do or want to do.
I'll get some breakfast. Jesus. I'll get some breakfast.
Nothing really to write home about, it's just some eggs, some toast.
Losing out to pay an arm and a leg for this.
I feel like we're in agreement, guys, saying we should never go back to Kingelgrad again.
Unless you need
Maybe
to
to
make
get some
money.
more rides.
Get more rides, get more money. I guess that's 8 plus. It's beneficial. Besides that, everything else costs an exorbitant amount. It's not. Is it
Yeah.
really worth the trip?
Well, if we're being honest, the ride costed an exuberant amount, but they were willing to pay.
Exuberant. Yeah. We'd probably charge more for that.
I think we charged enough.
It's
You have to
Kingograd.
charge
You
them.
could have charged more.
Could have, yes, but I would have felt bad.
You think they felt bad charging?
No,
Oh no, they
us
didn't, but
for
that's their
anything?
game.
they took pleasure in charging more.
I've heard that some buildings charge you to sit. And then charge you to stand. Just less.
Charge you to stand after they charge you to sit.
Well, it's an either or.
Either or. Oh,
There's some that
What are-
charge you to breathe in their building.
Those ones aren't too popular.
They still
Mainly
exist.
because people go for it. They pass out, then they start braving unconsciously, and they still end up having to pay for it. No.
Exactly.
Finish breakfast, go see Kieran's situation, and then go from there, I guess.
Alright.
man. Go with the carpet afterwards, probably.
What, do you want to do the carpet before Kieran?
Yeah, we have 24 hours. We can put it off.
Fair enough. Well, I don't know. They could be like, this is important. It's time to leave now, or something like that.
Yep, so you might want to get it now.
Right,
yeah.
In case.
We'll do that.
So you're heading to the magic shop?
Yep.
Okie dokie. You go there, a different elf is at the counter. They acknowledge your presence.
You still have the magic carpet for sale.
Are you the group that it's
Yeah,
on
no,
hold
don't-
for?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's fucking heavy. It's fucking, come on. Yeah, you'll get up and go in the back and come out a bit later, struggling a bit with big heavy carpet.
I'm gonna hand over the gold.
Alright, basic instructions. Essentially, you sit on it, stand on it, then you activate it. And then it'll fly around. I think its going speed's about 40 every 6 seconds, so it's not slow.
Alright.
Needing anything else this morning?
I think we'll be fine.
Alrighty, I'm gonna go see if this means that we get raises. Have a good day.
You as well.
Now, are you gonna kind of finagle this carpet into a bottomless bag, or is it just carry it around and experience pain
Will it fit in one of the bags?
with extreme effort?
Roll it up enough and it'll go right in one of them bag of holdings.
It just
I'll do
requires
that.
a lot of rolling and sitting there going, God damn it, it's slightly too unfold it, put it back together.
4 of us here. I'm sure we can get it done. So
You drop it in one of the portable holes.
With relative ease.
Would you be able to get back out and not, difficulties? Besides it being heavy?
Actually, I kind of like the idea, because if we drop the hole, and then the carpet goes in the hole, and then we jump in the hole on the carpet then can fly out of the hole with us on it.
that means we have to leave the hole behind.
Not necessarily, we can probably grab it on our way out.
They're also 10 gold. They're only 10 gold.
Only
more
10 gold, he says, as that's a king's wages.
It's $100.
Right, what are we getting?
Nothing.
Oh,
You have a couple portable holes, but
It sounds more like an emergency exit than anything also. So I mean,
you haven't gotten a bag yet. I'll throw down a portable hole.
Want to put it
I
in
need
there?
to mark these somehow.
You'll just know. Maybe you
That's
can
why
ship
I
it.
only bought one, bud.
I was going to use the others for something else.
Maybe I'll roll a die and see whether or not it's the right one, and if you gotta pull it out.
Have a roll a d10, see if it's the right one. I got 10.
God damn it, this isn't the right one. These all look the same!
Just black.
They're bottomless black pants.
But you put down the hole. You lay the carpet in the bottom of the hole. Trinket hops in to test it out. And then he just VTOLs out of the hole.
Everything alright?
Seems to be. How do I get off of this? Kinda stands up and awkwardly jumps to the side. The carpet then just flops down to where it was before.
It just drops down, falls straight back into the hole.
Flies away into the blue yonder, never to be seen again.
I suppose that works. Well then, we're off to go find Vashtir? No.
Kieran.
Feetol? No. Help, please.
You put that from the book shit away right now. Fucking. You're in an experimental lab right now. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
I like fucking with you, Eric. Leave me alone.
Gotta come out blind. Forever.
They have tried to pull his eyes out to see how it worked.
Well, no, the hands incident kind of taught them all they needed to know about that. And the answer is, he doesn't go back together all that well.
he gets
I
pitchy
told
about it
you.
too.
I told you it doesn't work here. It only works over there.
If you take the hand away from him,
They started to. They started to get real mad. They went, I don't want to break it. And then they put it back. So you guys are heading back toward the assembly?
yes.
Blank guard, look again.
Head up to the guard. Seems to be a different one from the one that was there yesterday.
We're back for our friend.
You have someone's here? I'll contact the people inside and see what they have to say. And they go inside. Kieran, after a night of hell, you are led to the front area where you overhear a guard inquiring about someone who's supposed to be here overnight, which you ascertain to be yourself. You're pointed out and they go, oh.
Yeah.
The secretary will then pipe up as they're going to go retrieve you and bring you back to their allies and say, oh, it appears that the assembly wants them after they're reunited. And they will nod.
I'm guessing I'm hearing this.
Yes.
I'm just gonna walk outside to where they are.
Be right back. I gotta grab something.
God, always the worst times.
It happens.
I know, but
Looks like
it is disturbing how often it is at the worst time.
it's in there.
It'd be weird if it was at the
Sounds like
best
that.
times.
Just give me a second. Never mind. I fixed it.
Okay, okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Right. Hi, we're reunited. Come on. They want to talk to you. All of us, technically.
All right. Do what they want.
Ugh.
Gar comes back outside. If you'll follow me, I gotta take you to the chamber.
Okay.
We were literally all walking inside anyway.
Everybody goes inside. Led to the chamber. Much the same people that were there yesterday are there again today. And one of them will pipe up. After examining your claim and reviewing the results of the experimentations, we have come to the conclusion that your claim seems to be accurate. The Coalition has been informed, and as a result of that, we have been given an item to give to you. Now, what exactly is your quest? Before we hand this over.
Find the source, figure out if there's a way to stop it.
Find the source and put it into it. If that is the case, then likely you going ahead on foot, or however it is you're going to get there and infiltrating it would be best. At which point in time you are to activate this, and they pull out a little amulet thingy that looks like it has an indentation that someone can actually press and activate.
All right.
That will give your that will give your location to a. Well, it'll give your location to the people that often take care of things of that nature. And depending on what happens after that, your quest will either be successful or it'll be cleaned up. We wish you luck upon your journey.
Thank you.
How did they put me back together?
You got bandages and staples.
So no magic healing, so I got scars now?
Well, there's magic healing, it's just, they're still bandages.
Okay.
It's more of a mental thing than anything else, and you know it.
That's fine. That's fine. I just don't want there to be scars, but I'm okay with them being there. I just wanted to know if they were there or not. Because I already got one that's on my halfway bit.
Rest of the party, Karen looks a bit like Hammer Chip.
Well, how was your night?
Shut the fuck up.
Do you need a potion or anything?
Shut the fuck up.
Would
I
you like
need
to go to
four-
sleep?
I need 4 hours of no talkie. That's what I need. That's all I need.
Okay. I'm setting on my link between all of us.
Okay.
You said no talkie, right? This isn't talking.
This is the same. Out loud. It's the same. Stop it.
You are escorted
Yeah,
out of the
Bill.
assembly building.
I'm gonna 9-pound slap you if you don't fucking get out of my head.
Sit here in silence, not say a word. This lasts for 6 hours, by the way.
Right, are we leaving now or later? That's all I want to know.
You just said no talking.
Shut up. Bastion, are we leaving now or later?
We can leave now if you wish. Or if you want to rest, we can leave after.
I can rest on the way if we have a cart of some kind. Or whatever. I'm sure I could rest on a carpet if you ended up getting that.
We did.
Okay. If that's the case, I'm sure I could rest on that as well. If push came to shove.
Alright.
I'm just tired.
I guess we can leave now. I'm gonna send a note to my father, tell him what happened, and tell him about the gift.
Okay, so you're sending him a note that basically says, the assembly has informed the coalition proper, have been given a something to activate whenever you are at the place.
Yes.
Okay.
Should we tell our other group to meet us
Oh.
somewhere, or just let them know what's happening?
I'll send them a letter as well.
Okay.
Same thing.
Okay. And as with the other letters that you've actually had between yourself and... You can just go ahead and actually write that and send it.
Alright, will do.
If they're unfurling the carpet and getting it ready to go, I am just sitting on the back end of it and sleep, meditate, whatever you've decided to make the elf stuff.
It's more of a sleep than a meditate.
Okay. I'm going to sleep.
Okay, so...
I need sleep.
Jodek, you find the correct portable hole, put it on the ground. Everybody clambers into the hole. You're on the carpet. Kieran just kind of curls up into a sad ball, and then
Light snoring noises are acquired.
it floats away. One of you grabs the hole as you're about to leave the ground.
I'll take that back.
It's gonna be more
Oh,
than
no.
4 hours before we get to wherever my home is. So,
Do you mind pointing out a direction?
I'm asleep. You waking me up to tell me to point in a direction?
Yes. I am talking in your head because I did not get it. Do I hear his dreams?
Only the words, which are confusing.
Hey,
It's
Kieran.
probably a nightmare. It's probably yelling about how, hey, you shouldn't cut that off and all that kind of stuff.
Kieran. Wake up. Hey. I'm doing this all in your head. Kieran.
You realize that's just going to mix in with the dream, right?
Yep,
It's not gonna
that's the
wake
point.
me up.
Why are you torturing him?
You shouldn't be aware I am.
No, I just mean in general. Why are you torturing him?
Because why not?
I have no arguments against that. I mean, it's completely valid, so I'll shut up.
It is fading into the dream. I am not waking up.
Do you have
Yeah,
any
the
idea where we need to go? I'm asking Vashnia.
You have to actually wake me up.
Has he ever told me what part of the city he was from?
We
I
don't
was
know where he's
never-
from, but we know we're heading toward the Forbidden Zone, right? And that's at the northeast part of the country. So, that way.
An idea, but not exactly.
Basically.
Northeast. Or
I also did say I'm not from the town.
So heading at an angle, traveling via carpet. Are you guys going to travel throughout the night and just kind of be in watch as this thing just keeps puttering you along?
Yes.
Okay. So you're flying, which means the ground is kind of far away and not really being looked at, so that negates a lot of the random encounters. So I have to look at things that can actually do with something to flying things and see whether or not they occur.
Has it been 4 hours?
Yeah.
Okay.
more wyverns.
I'm sure we can
Yay.
avoid it, hopefully, please. Just don't.
Wyverns and rocks.
Come on.
Okay.
Wyverns,
guys have-
rocks, and dragons. Oh my!
You guys have a long way to go. So through a combination of rations and kind of stopping whenever you guys know you're hungry and hunting for a bit, and between all of you, you can manage that. I'm not going to make you roll die. You guys make it about 3 weeks of no real incident. Just kind of stopping every now and then, rarely to, like I said, either hunt some things or take care of stuff on the ground. You don't really have a lot of space up there in the carpet, so it's kind of misery land.
Okay, at any point during that 3 weeks, did I get a flying mount?
Do you try?
Don't need a roll for it?
I'm just making sure that you try, because the rolling's all on my end whenever it comes to that.
Seemingly every day he's trying for 3 weeks.
Well, let me see how many times it fails. The first day, you summon something, and then you kind of see it at the bottom of your eye as it just hurls toward the earth. Next day, much the same.
Poor Bartimus.
Poor thing.
Next day, much the same. The next day, he refuses to be summoned.
I'm sure you can always just land down on the ground for a few seconds and then do it.
Oh,
That's not weird I was gonna do. I'm sorry, Bartimus.
Oh shit.
Go and summon when we're out down on the ground using the bathroom.
The next day, it's a pterodactyl.
he goes, I'm plummeting. Wait, I have wings. Woof.
Occupancy 1, but it's a pterodactyl.
If I can ride it, then yeah.
Yeah, occupancy 1. So you can ride it.
I'm sorry about that, buddy.
Stop.
You get the feeling that you're receiving the silent treatment for who knows how long.
For 3 days, you fucking summoned him and he dropped and plummeted to his death. I would give you the silent treatment too.
And then the day before that, he had summoned up as a giant slug. Just 4 days of this hatred.
Oh god.
3 weeks straight travel, including overnight. So that's a functionally 6 weeks of travel. You guys are pretty close to the northeastern eastern part and able to. Word. Think if there's any other places you want to go before you just head to the border between Forbidden Land and Bellinue.
Any other points of interest we need to go to?
I'm still debating on whether or not I want to see my mother and sister.
Kinda almost already there.
Yeah, I know. We're pretty close to my home right now.
You don't lose anything by stopping by and see them.
We
Probably.
don't, but I may. Well, there can be no harm in it. Well, there can be, but let's get it over with. They need to know what's going on. I'm assuming I could just go, hey, make a left here, and that's where my family will be.
You can kind of finagle it, you know it'll take probably a couple days off your journey. And by that I mean add a couple days to your journey.
Yeah. Just go that way. It'll take a couple days off the journey, and by that, it'll make the journey a little longer than what we were expecting, but it should be fine.
That's all right.
Going to my home.
Now I can make up a lot of things. I feel weird about making up things about the character families that weren't discussed beforehand. So, what do I got to work with here?
Little bit overprotective mother with a rambunctious sister. That's about all I got.
Okay. Affluency level? Lowish.
Affluency level? What do you mean?
The dollar bills, yeah.
How powerful politically,
No.
monetarily?
Yes.
Lower middle class.
Okay.
Blank
There's a
face
reason
card
he-
again.
There's a reason he went off to try to get money.
You headed in the wrong
Oh,
direction.
they're gonna be
We live out in the middle of a fucking forest in a little house. it's self-explanatory.
so they're gonna be a little shocked when they see me rolling in.
Probably. Sister's about half my age. Mother's probably about twice my age.
Okay.
I am 25. If that
51,000.
helps.
What'd you
No,
say,
my
Daddy?
sister's probably about 15, 14 years old, and my mother's probably around 40s, 45 mark.
I thought you're an elf.
I am an elf.
The ages would be very much off.
The ages work differently in Eric's campaign. You do not have an adult that's 120 and just became an adult. That's not how it works in Eric's campaign.
That's way too long.
You say so.
They would have to sit there with goo brain for fucking years. And that's just inefficient.
Yeah. So anyway,
I love your argument for this. It's just inefficient.
It is. Like, humans are a pretty extreme case in the real world. Can you imagine if it was 5 times worse? They would die. They would all be dead.
Imagine if you're the one who had to take care of Goo Brain for that long.
That's the point. They would eat them.
They would eat them. You probably would.
Alright, 74-year-old child, you shat your pants. I'm just, fuck this thing. I'm done with it. No.
I think it was less that they aged like that, more that they matured.
That's the point. It's like, no.
I
Emotionally.
think how it was as written in the book was you got an adult name at that stage.
No, I'm not dealing with that shit.
No, that's fair. That's perfectly fair. Which is why I said, hey, my mom is like in her 40s, 50s, and sister's like 14, 15 years old, whereas I am 25.
But you divert your carpet, head into a wooded area, and you happen upon a cabin-esque building.
That's it, right there. Just don't land a bit away. That way we can walk up to it.
All right.
And kind of wait on walking up until I can let them know that you're there.
Okay.
I'll guard the carpet.
Well, I imagine you go in for a landing,
Oh,
somebody pulls out a hole, and then you put the carpet in its parking space and then pull it up.
I was attempting to stay out of the situation, Eric.
Well, yeah, but that'd be inefficient.
Do I look like I care about inefficiencies?
No, but the rest of the party
They can go
does.
talk to people. It's
Don't talk
fine.
then.
It's fine. You can leave it out here. Let's be gone. Yep.
Why would we
Yep.
do that if we can just put it away and not have any risk of it being stolen or broken or things happening?
Soft's face was attempting to stay out of his emotional family.
Well, he told you all the
No,
weight
I-
already.
Yes.
I had every
Oh, fuck
intention
it.
of
Just
trying to keep
continue
you out
on,
of
whatever.
it. I'm walking up to my house.
Okay. On what terms did you leave your house? That one day long ago.
Decent. I mean, she's more of, hey, you shouldn't really go. You should stay here and help out. But I was like, hey, I want to go so I can help out more.
Okay.
And she's like, okay, you're an adult, but you're my kid. I don't want you to go, but I can't stop you. I did not tell her where I was going
Right.
at all.
Alright. So disappear. Months away. Show back up. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I know. It's real fucking bad. It's one of the reasons I didn't want to do it yet.
Well, the starting sentence will determine how it is I'm gonna play your mom for the entirety of the rest of it, so it's a very important one, and I'm trying to figure it out. So you
That's fine.
walk up to your house. Do you knock or do you just open the door?
I knock.
Okay. You knock. Your mother answers the door. Sees you
Hi.
and doesn't quite know what to do at the moment.
I've been gone a while. Apologies for that.
I-
Ran into a bit of a hiccup.
I thought you had died.
That is understandable. I apologize.
I am glad to see that you haven't. Did you accomplish whatever quest you
I-
found?
I have come back with a large amount of earnings to help, so yes. Sort of. I've been all over.
Come inside. Tell us all about it. We'll get dinner ready.
Beforehand,
Oh,
need to call my group over. There's...
you brought your companions here. Why?
There's a lot I need to discuss with you. A lot about what happened. And right now they're a part of it.
So something's
And-
still happening and your quest isn't over.
Not yet.
So I take it that means you will not
Soon.
be staying.
No, I am sorry.
Very well. Go gather them. How many heads should I have to worry about for food?
For food, none. We have our own, unless you wish to, but 5 of
No,
us,
but-
including myself.
Very well. Then she'll close the door and you begin to hear some clinking occurring in the background.
I'll go over and collect them. You're good to go now. This is... I'm glad we did it, but this is bad.
Avoided the situation. Not come back.
But if I would have avoided it, it would have been worse.
Any
much-
worse than not showing up for notes.
She thought I was dead. Better
That
that she
is
knows I'm
significantly
not.
worse.
Better that she knows I'm not. But what I have to say to her... It's probably not going to go down well. But here's to hoping. We're going to have dinner here, at least, if that's okay with everyone. My sister should be around somewhere. I don't. She's always running off into the woods. But come on, it's time for you to meet my mother, at least.
All right.
Am I right to assume not to mention anything about parasites and infestations?
Let me deal with that.
Do as you wish. Just gonna pull him along back towards the house, I guess.
Say again?
I'm just gonna fall behind Kieran.
Okay.
How do you pronounce his last name?
Lalan
Wow.
or Leyland, whichever. Different grounds have different pronunciations.
Okay, so you acquire the party, and then you head back toward your house. Open the door, let everybody inside. Probably go to your living area and find seats, which there are almost enough of.
I'll sit on the floor and let other people.
She will return shortly later, or not so much return, so much as go in there. And go. And I suppose you're Kieran's party.
This is this is Vashnir. This is Jodak, Trinket, and Ragnar. Vashnir and Jodak and I have been traveling for quite some time. I met them in the Dwarven area some time ago.
You made your way all the way to Diakov?
And then some.
I have to say exactly what kind of a quest you've been on. Your sister's in the city nearby. She's taken up studying.
That's good for her. Glad she's not as rambunctious as she used to be. Hopefully. I didn't tell you this when I left, Mother, but when I left, I went to the Forbidden Realm.
Why?
Promise of money and gold. Why else? Promise of gold and wealth and everything else.
Well, you
That comes along with
returned,
it.
which is more than most can say who go there.
Barely. But yes. Though I am not the same as I was.
Hardened by travel and near-death experience.
More of I found something there that changed me. For the better and the worst.
I do not know what you mean, but if you brought something out of there, it likely did not do anything for the better.
Well, it gave me magic. Which is the only thing of that is the better. And left me in my full faculties. I am capable of taking care of myself without being controlled. That is our quest. The group that I met up with going into the Forbidden Realm seemingly has been doing this for a long time, and now there is an epidemic on our hands. I feel partially responsible, so therefore I must complete this and end it.
So you're heading back into that place even though you barely escaped once.
I'm heading back in very much more capable than when I left home. So I have a much higher chance of succeeding this time. And I have these wonderful people who are as talented and capable, if not more so, now. And an even bigger group still on the way. There's still... Did I get notified that we have a new party member in their group yet?
No, it hasn't happened yet.
No, I wasn't talking about him. I was talking about Matt's new character.
That was probably part of the things. Also, they're not heading to where you are at all. They're investigating their own thing.
I know. Well, I kind of know, but I know that they're a part of the group too.
I'm pretty sure
I'm
that
still trying
Yorick
to
would have been
process.
part of the explanations between Jackson and Fashneer.
Okay. And a whole nother 4 people that might be coming to assist, might not, I don't know for sure, but they're still just as talented as we are. So I have a much, again, higher chance of succeeding this time. I do wish to say, though, I haven't come wholly fruitless. I'm going to take all of my gold and platinum, put it in the same bag, and just put it on the table. This is for you, Mother. I know it feels like a bribe, but it is what I have managed to gather up and keep, and it should help with everything around. Quite a bit, I'm sure.
She's just kind of looking at it. Kieran, this is enough for a new house. More than one, if I'm being honest.
That's the point. That was what I left here for, so that we could live our lives without having to worry. So, I want you to have it.
From what you've said, though, there's no stopping now that you've started something else or been whatever-ified by.
There isn't until it's done. No. Not for me, at least.
Okay, so in vague terms, what I believe I need to say is... Please be careful. Get whatever it is fixed.
And come home?
If you would. Because even with this amount here, we no longer need to do much for a very long time.
Once everything is said and done, you have my word. I will come home. And I will do my damnedest to make sure I am able to come back home. No matter what the cost. Does that sound good enough to you, Mother?
It'll have to do. Make yourselves comfortable. I'll prepare a meal.
Thank you.
They walk off and retreat to the kitchen.
A big, heavy sigh of relief comes from Kieran. Well, that's a weight off my shoulders. And now I have a promise to keep. Shame I couldn't see my sister, but... What?
You still have time to see your sister. If we're saying the dinner, of course. Most of it is that we intend to leave early before.
I don't know if I should put her through that. And she's studying, she's getting her life together. I don't Hmm. I'll talk to Mom and see what she thinks. By the way, what? Fuck.
Medina.
We lost Medina.
Get back in here.
You good, Medina?
Philip,
Hello? Can you hear us?
I lost connection.
Okay. Kieran goes on to say, by the way, my mother's name is Amara.
Oh.
A little bit into the awkward phase now. But welcome to my humble, quaint little abode, where I grew up in.
Appreciate you having us.
Well, to be honest with what we've gone through, Vashnir, Jodak, I think I'm perfectly okay with saying you're welcome in my home anytime.
And same to you.
And of course, Trinket, Ragnar, even though I barely know you, Ragnar, you are as well. Because the road ahead is long and hard, and what we're going to be going through now is probably not going to be easy.
Nod Ted.
I'll be honest right now, I'm just trying to ignore the sound of light sobbing I hear.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Something we should do, you know.
Excuse me for a moment. I'm gonna go into the other room with my mother. Not gonna say anything, just gonna help her make food. Hug her every once in a while.
You go in there,
Spend as
she
much time
seems to be
around her as I
preparing
can.
some sort of potato dish. And you kind of catch her slightly unaware, so you pick up on exactly what Trinket said.
Yeah.
And then you assist with
Like I said.
cooking things.
Yep.
Sometime later, some moderately large pieces of cookware are carried out. There's effectively like a cheese and potato dish, along with what seems to be, at least Kieran, for your recollection, an unholy number of pork chops.
Yeah. Mother, do you think I should stop by and see my sister?
From what you've said, you have something going on. It'd be best not to distract her right now.
That's what I thought. Do let her know I am okay, at least.
When next we see. You guys have your meals. There's really not enough space to have everybody sleep inside, so whatever it is you want to do, please tell me.
We have tents.
Vashnir, are we staying the night or are we heading out?
We can stay the night.
Well, you will be having to sleep outside. I hate to say.
No, that's fine.
I would offer one of you the room I used to stay in if it's still available. I look over at my mom.
Your room's still there, if that's what you're asking.
Your room is your room. You use it.
Well, I was always a little more comfortable sleeping in the forest, but fair enough.
Okay, so for the first time in weeks, you all hunker down to some form of proper bedding, be it campsite or actual bed.
I'm spending most of my time around my mother.
Well, not whenever you
Like
retire.
until she retires, I don't retire.
Okay. But you retire to bed. And, well, Kieran, you're home. You're somewhere that you haven't been for a while. You're somewhere you feel relatively safe. And as you're drifting off to sleep, you kind of realize you're closer to the Forbidden Zone than you've been in a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
And you feel the hunger well up within you.
Mm-hmm. I'm awakened by it.
If left unchecked, it will probably force something horrific.
I still have a week's worth of rations. Digging into it.
Smart boy.
Eating as much of it as I can. I will eat the whole fucking week's worth if I need to.
Smart boy.
It's not happening here. But that is all of my rations.
And that also tells you need to get the fuck out.
Yep.
You do know somebody can make a bunch of food at once.
So by eating entirely too much food during the night, you kind of stave it off. The next day comes.
My mother's gonna wake up the same time I do, but I'm gonna attempt to be up before everyone else.
It can't. It just can't happen. You know it. It's magic.
Fair enough. I'm gonna walk over to where Vashnir was sleeping. I'm assuming he's up now.
Yes.
Vashnir, we need to leave.
No.
Not. Give me time to say goodbye, but now, yes.
Alright.
What's the matter?
I will tell you on the journey. I'm gonna go say goodbye.
Alright.
You walk back into your house.
By the way, it was 7 platinum and 478 gold.
Okay. You go back into your house.
Yeah.
Find your mother.
Mother, I need to leave.
Gone so soon, you can't stay for a couple extra days or something?
Believe me, the want is there. I want to stay more than anything, but I can't. The change that's happened to me, it is too dangerous for me to stay here until my job is done.
That makes it sound like there's no convincing you otherwise. Stay safe.
I'm sorry, but there is not right now, and I will. You have my word again.
Then they'll just kind of stand there despondently and wait for you to leave.
I will give her a big hug.
They kind of pause for a moment whenever the initial connection is made, and then they return it.
I whisper in her ear, I promise I will be back.
They just squeeze slightly tighter.
And I leave. Kieran is blue. by the way. He woke up blue. Which Jodak and Vashnir, probably at this point you've been around me for a few months. That means he's sad as fuck.
Ow.
Great, the elf is depressed.
Yeah. Probably more often than not he's been blue, but there's been times where he was green and when he was other colors, because I forget what they were.
Well,
Like
you can have
red
summer,
and-
winter, fall, spring.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I was probably more along the lines of spring, so greenish before I came here, because I was a little happy to see my family again. But now leaving, I am blue, and obviously my mother knows what that is all about. Right, Vashti, let's go.
Alright.
Let's get this over with. Get whatever this crap is done. So I can come home and not have to worry.
Alright. I'm gonna hop on Bartimus, who's got the carpet.
Everyone else. And with that,
Yeah.
you lift off of your little landing pad that you guys have developed, and you continue your way toward the Forbidden Zone.
Once we're a little bit further away from my home, I will tell everyone on the carpet, because Vastnir can't really hear us, because he's over there on a bird.
Scrah!
Right. So the reason I wanted to leave is because I am so close to the Forbidden Zone, the thing that is inside me is welling up. I felt a hunger I haven't felt in a very long time well up inside me.
I
had
can
a
make
weekly-
45 pounds of food at once. Would
That
you
is
like some?
only going to tide me over for so long.
Hiding you over is still better than you trying to eat us now. It is entirely a stopgap measure, but it is still a stopgap measure that can be used.
Believe me, I'm going to be using it a lot. But that is not the point I'm making. I did not want to run the risk of hurting people I cared about. The closer I am to the Forbidden Zone, the worse this is going to be.
Even as you're just flying now, you can still feel that low rumble. And you can swear it's just steadily increasing.
Every time we stop, if he is producing the 45 pounds of food, that is enough to feed more than the party we currently have. I am taking half of it.
Functionally, yeah.
I am taking 20 pounds of food to myself.
I can do it 3 times a day.
Good.
But
Well,
You're
3
gonna-
times a day every 8 hours, that is. Long break.
with you
That's-
all nearing your destination into the Forbidden Zone, and it being almost 1 in the morning, I think I can go ahead and safely call it here. You guys have spent a lot of time traveling, so that gives the other group plenty of time to do other things, because 3 weeks is a long fucking time, especially whenever you're traveling night and day.
Yup. We've been traveling for a month. Non-stop. On a fucking carpet.
Better new way big.
Yeah, I know.
I should note, as you guys have been heading more northward, off to the west, you've been able to see the mountainous spire where the capital of Diakov is. And the entire mountain range. And you know that where you're heading is basically where the mountain range and the Forbidden Land kind of connect is where your entry point was last time.
Oh, cool. We're heading right to where I fought. Oh, God.
Where the fuck else are you gonna go other than where you went before?
No,
Guess
this
you'll
is right
figure
where
that
I
out
came
next.
out at.
No, that.
too.
Well, basically, it's southern end of mountain range, Belanue. Middle of mountain range, all of Diakov. Top of mountain range, Raktesh.
Fair.
It's
So middle of mountain range is where I came out.
it's very large mountain range.
Whenever I would be passing this information along to Vashnu so that he does know what's going on with me, the closer we get to the thing. Whenever I get the chance to.
Probably next time you stop and do whatever it is business you need on the ground.
Yes.
But yeah, calling session there. We'll pick up next time with you guys being closer to the destination and possibly, if you don't fuck around too much, completing your campaign. We'll see.
Alright.
Well, if we complete the campaign, Kieran's going to be retiring.
Not if it doesn't complete the way you need it to.
Yeah, no, I know.
You kind of
I
have a
meant
bit of
complete
a...
the campaign in the regard of, oh yeah, we're going good route. If it goes bad route, it's going to be real fucking bad.
Well, think of it less as complete the overall campaign and more as the current objective, because remember, we're calling campaigns the smaller things, and it's
No, I
a setting.
know.
Okay.
I know.
So you guys probably have many more. Though that said, you're absolutely going to need a group name before the next one happens, and then I can just let it be the group name, so then that way I don't have to worry about that anymore, because you guys are now at the level where you can fuck around a whole hell of a lot more, and trying to account for that will drive me insane.
Yeah.
Okay.
So passively be spitballing that as you're in your magic flying carpet ride. But I'm calling session and stream here, so unless there's anyone else who has anything else to say, take that as a no. Until next time, be seeing you.
Bye.
Fit is in.
Later.